I don't like that new song. I
That's,
don't like
that's,
the fact that they changed the music.
yeah, I don't like it either. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I
been a
don't
minute.
like it. I got to do something about that. Anyway, nigga, we're back. What a beautiful day in Mister Rogers' neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Oh, since we're back, before we even get into the hey, how you doing and all the good stuff, it's just up, up, or maybe not.
What? What?
StreamYard wants you to pay for everything now. Okay, won't you pay for absolutely everything? You guys go like, comment, subscribe. I was gonna hit the button on them. I tried to hit the button. It told me to upgrade. So we're hitting the button today. Not gonna happen.
Okay. All right. It's all good. We'll be back soon, though.
It also
It's all
says
good.
we've been live for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I really hope not.
I would say
I
because we was
really,
having
really
some
hope not.
technical
'Cause we was
difficulties.
having real issues in here, so I hope nobody saw that.
For real.
Hopefully they did, though. Actually, we tried to be on time. We wasn't just BSing y'all, a little bit.
Hey, man. No, I ain't gonna blame it on Judah. It was on my end. I was having technical difficulties, y'all. So you know what I mean. But good co-host for taking the rap with me though. You know what I mean. So I
Oh no, for
appreciate
sure,
that.
for sure,
You
for
feel
sure.
me?
And the way this is going, saying we've been on for 5 minutes and we've been on for like 50 seconds, it might be me. So I can't blame you. So,
Nah, man. I don't
I
think it
can't
was you,
blame you
brother.
for that. I don't know. We'll
Uh,
see, man.
Other than that, man, how everything been, man?
Um, Life is good, man. Me and my woman moved into a place. You know what I'm saying? So I got
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
yeah. Yeah,
Happy for
appreciate
y'all,
that.
man. Congratulations to y'all.
Appreciate it. So you see the
Yes,
things
sir.
on the wall. Let me get the live view so niggas can see what's
Yes,
really
sir.
going on
I
back
don't
there.
know.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
don't know why you would destroy your house like that, but it's all good.
No, I think it'd be destroyed if I put a Raiders poster anywhere in here. I think it'd be awful. You know what I mean? I'm just turn my joint, I'm a joint
Okay,
over there.
Cole, Bean,
We gotta go that way. But then
Bean.
wait, I can't. I'm bad at this. There you go. Feel me? LeBron, KD, Steph. I don't know if you can see
Okay,
that. I know
I
you
can
on the
see it. I can
phone.
see it.
I know you on the phone and whatnot.
I can see it. I like that Bean poster though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Roll with
man.
Bean.
Got a few of them. The room nowhere near done, but can't let that hold me up. You know what I'm saying?
Got to keep going,
Let
brother.
that
But
hold up
happy
the
everything is
process.
good, man. Everything working out for you. Got a new
Man,
space,
yes,
stuff
sir.
like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Nice little space. I appreciate it, though.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How's life been on the West Coast?
Everything been good, brother. Everything been alright. I got the week off, man, so I'm just trying to enjoy it.
That's a blessing.
Yes,
The
sir.
whole
Yes,
week
sir.
is a blessing. I kid you not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just
Uh,
trying to enjoy it, man. I should
oh
have worn
yeah,
my
so
I should have worn my hoodie, y'all. You know what I mean? I gotta do some laundry soon. You know what I mean? But
it's
it's all
it's all
good.
good. Yeah, next time we on here, we probably both wear our hoodies. In. If that's the
Yes,
case.
sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
a little warm in here. I didn't want to wear that.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
try. Let me see. So maybe we'll talk details, but we've been missing y'all. I'll take full blame for that on why we've been missing y'all.
No,
Um,
I take blame for that too, man. Schedule's been kind of rocky a little bit. We can't really
yeah,
get a chance to get on here and actually deliver a great show because we don't want to give y'all half a show. We want to be able to give y'all details and be able to give y'all insights and great sports knowledge and sports takes. So we don't want to just half-ass it. You know what I mean? That's it.
you know it. So, but that's what we're gonna do today. Tell you that much.
We just
No, we
excited. We
definitely.
decided football season back,
I was about
man.
to say football back, bro. That's really what I was about to say. We definitely just wanted to get on here and talk about football, bro. Just in general, football start Thursday. I didn't even know it was a game Friday, but it's Thursday, Friday, and then you got your whole day Sunday, Monday. Then you back at Thursday again. Football's
My
back.
my Josh Allen hate starts back up again,
You
and
know,
uh and I can't wait. You know what I mean?
before we even get into these, like,
Ever since
I,
he won MVP, I've been having sleepless nights. You know what I mean?
I
So
bet.
I can't
I
wait.
was, I'll say I bet because me personally, I've grown to respect the man. That's what I was gonna say.
Please.
I've grown. I've grown to like I don't. Let me not say that. Let me not say I don't like. You know how I feel, bro. I'm not a LeBron supporter or apologist, but I respect that man's game, and what he's done for the game of basketball, and that's how I
But
feel
see,
about Josh Allen.
But see, like Bron had to like break the record for niggas to be like, all right, nigga, you good. You
No,
know what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying?
no.
Yeah, all
I've
right,
been
yeah,
there.
all
I've
right.
been there. I've been there. I've been on the. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
respect you.
mean,
I don't really. You're not my favorite. I don't like you. I'm probably never gonna buy your
yeah,
shoes or jersey or nothing like that. But you know, I
yeah, this
respect what you've done for the game. You good. You great at basketball. I'm not gonna diminish that. And I think Josh
definitely.
Allen's great at football. So I'm not gonna diminish that. I do.
He
I
won through
mean,
three,
haters are haters. So
but
you know,
but
I
Josh
hate
Allen is
some
no
people too.
Bron. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to know that he's no Bron.
Well, yeah, Josh Allen is
Okay,
no Bron, but
you know what
I
I
mean,
mean? That's all I'm saying.
that's
And,
just my correlation because I don't think you hate that man. I think
oh
you got some
no.
small dislike in there.
It's really not. You know what the funny part is? It's not
It's
even
not him.
really. It's not
It's the
him at
media.
all. It's not exactly. It's not him at
No.
all. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
It's
not
not him
LeBron.
at
And
all.
it's not LeBron. It's his fans. So
You
that's
know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. I feel you. That's why I brought that example for you. Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
No.
it's not really him. Obviously, great talent, great quarterback, 6'4", run you over. He reminds me a lot of Aaron Rodgers too, with his ball placement. You know what I mean? So that
Of
guy right
course.
there, yeah, that guy, his ball placement is beautiful. If you ever see him on a run, like side to side, like you know what I
Mhm.
mean, on a run throws, it definitely reminds me of Aaron Rodgers. So definitely that, but like I said though, they treat him like the Great White Hope. But I can't wait till the season comes back, man. I'm super excited, brother. I'm curious to see what my team does. I'm curious to see what everybody does. I know we're gonna get into these trades. We're gonna get into these rumors, everything that you know what I mean. That you bring it up today, so I'm ready to get into it, man.
Let's say this is I mean, talking about these predictions, we'll end up talking about the trades, but prediction week show, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go through each division. And you can go 4-1 if you would like, or you can put them in order if you'd like. That's probably what
Okay,
I'm gonna do.
okay,
Or you can just say who you think's gonna win the division, but I'm probably gonna start, you
good,
know, with everybody.
good,
I'm doing all four.
good.
We can start in the NFC South.
Me personally, you and me start first.
Sure, go ahead.
Um, the Falcons.
That's who you got winning it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. I don't. I might have.
that's it. Tampa.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picking.
I got the Falcons. They just have more weapons. Chris Godwin's coming off an injury. Mike Evans. I can't really say anything bad about Mike Evans. He's literally had what uh probably
1,000 yards every year.
yeah every year, like just mad consistent. You know what I mean? So I can't really say much about him. Baker's coming to his own. It seemed like he's finally found a home. Their defense is okay, I guess, but I just don't see them beating the Falcons. The Falcons have way more weapons to me. I feel like they gotten better on this offseason.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I got the Falcons. I'm leaning towards them taking it. Like I said, the Saints are awful. Panthers are trying to make their way. So it's really between them two, and I like the Falcons odds. And it's gonna really tell me because I think they play each other week 1, if I'm not mistaken. So that's probably gonna tell me like how the season's gonna go, like matchup wise. You know what I mean? So I got the Falcons though.
They do play each other week 1. No, I got the Bucks. I just don't see them handing that division over. I think the Falcons will come in second though. So I got Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Okay.
Um, no, I just think Baker got a hold on that division. He's the best quarterback in the division. I think it's by a wide margin, too. Chris
Yeah.
Godwin coming off injury, I understand, but they also got Emeka. I'm trying to not fuck his name up.
Who?
So, Emeka Ibuka, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Okay.
drafted
Okay.
him
Okay.
too.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So it's
Damn, I
like
didn't know that.
I think they'll
Okay.
be all right there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just talking about winning the division. I don't really have high hopes for Tampa going forward past that. But like as far as winning this division, I think that's like what they call chalk. Like I think that's almost written in stone. I think the Falcons will compete this year, quarterback play, but I don't know. They also lost their right tackle, I think, for the year. And it's like you got a left hand quarterback that's the blind side now. So now that's
Yeah.
a
It's gonna be
concerning
tough.
thing. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
So, but
uh
well, like I said, I got them. I think Drake will come into his own this year. I'm not drinking a Kyle Pitts Kool-Aid. They're trying to sell me again for another year. But other than that, though, like I said, I got the Falcons for that one. Me personally.
I'm not mad at it. I think I don't think it's a toss up, but I can't be mad at somebody for picking the Falcons either. If I'm being honest, not in that division.
I'll let you go first on this one.
Yeah, moving on to the NFC West. Ooh, this one is always tough a little bit. But I'm so down on the Niners, bro. Like I'm just so down on them. I ain't gonna lie, they just gonna have to prove it, and
but Sam,
that's all I got for them. I think Sam and them will be all right. Like I think they'll figure it out. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is tricky.
Give me a placement though.
Even with that, I was about to say. Even with that said, let's go. Rams win the division.
Because I was just about to, I was literally about to, it's funny. I was about to say that, but the thing is though, like with Devon, I just don't. I know Matt's going to force feed Devontae the whole season. I know he's going to force feed him the whole season. You have Puka there, but I don't think
he ain't never had two threats like that. I don't think he gonna.
I don't think Puka's going to have the season we think he's going to have. It might be a bold take, me personally. You know,
what kind of season you think he's gonna have?
Well, I don't think he's gonna have the season he had the first 2 years. Last year was not saying it was great, mediocre. I think he got hurt last year too a little bit, like toward like in and out of injury. And then going to his rookie season, shit, he damn near like he was better than Cooper Kupp, who just won the Triple Crown the year before. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I don't think we're gonna have that season from Puka again, especially playing with Devontae Adams. He's gonna need the ball. He's gonna create a lot of separation. It's probably most likely going to be Matt Stafford safety net. So I'm kind of like a little bit like not saying like I'm uneasy about their team, but I wouldn't be surprised if they won a division, to be honest. But the 49ers, I don't think they're going to have a great season like how they have been in the past. Brandon Ayuk doesn't come back to like week 6, I believe. Their running back situation is kind of shaky as well. You got McCaffrey coming back, but shit. You gonna hold your breath every time he fucking runs. So, you know what I mean? You lost fucking Debo Samuel, so I'm kind of nervous with that. The Seahawks situation, I kind of feel like Sam Darnold was kind of like battling for his job on the low. Me personally, I can kind of see that. But yeah, I think I'm picking the Rams for this division, brother. I think I'm with you, man. I think we kind of agree on that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, but even like I think with all of what I just said, I think the Cardinals still finished last in that division. I think the Niners. I think the Niners have a very similar year to last year. What happened?
Oh my gosh, man, that's funny. Because I didn't even give Arizona a second thought.
I like Trey McBride. I think Kyler's cool, but I got a thing with small athletes, professional athletes.
Yeah, and the reason why I said this for you Arizona fans that's out there, before I say this, Wolverines, but I see my boy Will Johnson locking Marvin Harrison up. As you know, kind of brought me a little, I don't know, a great feeling in my heart, as we can all say, that a Michigan corner was locking up an Ohio State wide receiver in practice, which is a beautiful thing to watch, in my personal opinion. But that's besides the point. It seems like Marvin Harrison and Kyler Murray still aren't on the same page, even when I've seen a couple like. But like I said, just training camp. That's what it's for. You're there to mess up. You're there to wrinkle the mistakes. Yeah, iron the wrinkles out. Appreciate you. That's what you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Kobe and Shaq. But like I'm saying, like what we're talking about though, man. Like I totally agree. I think Arizona's gonna come in last in that division. I think you hit it right on the nose. It's between them three, and like I said, it's hard to count the 49ers out because you have Kyle on as your head coach, but still it's kind of hard for me to pick them knowing all the injuries and people that you traded away and people are getting older and things of that nature. How long can this last? You know what I mean? Right. Like how long can this sustain until you have to restart everything over again? So
Yeah, my
That's my
brother a
personal
Niners
opinion.
fan, and he told me kind of believe in the trenches. I mean, he's not. He's an optimistic guy. I think we all are. This optimism season still until everybody's played the game. Everybody undefeated right now, but
I
they
think
invested in the trenches in the draft, and I think that's where he
who who
thinks
did
is
they
that they're going to
who
have
did they pick up
success.
again?
They got then they get Michael Williams from
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, the
Mm-hmm.
D end, and then
Mm-hmm.
they got a D tackle too. I'm trying to figure out who they got as a D tackle. I'll look it up real quick, but they did get a D tackle as well.
Okay.
Let me
Well,
see.
like I said, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. I got the Rams for the division. I think the Seahawks come in second. Yeah, I don't like to do the rankings like that, but I think the Seahawks come in second. I don't think the 49ers are
I
sweeping the
agree.
playoffs this year.
Yeah, I
And,
agree.
yeah.
I think the Niners are third because I think they have a similar season last year. I think 6 to 9 wins. I think 9 wins they ceiling.
Yeah.
I heard they got an easy schedule, but I just still think you also need players on the field for these games to be easy. Like
Yeah.
you need
It's
a little
one
bit of defense.
it's one division I can't wait to get to.
Yeah, the D line they got was Alfred Collins, the dude out of Texas. Remember the D tackle out of Texas? I actually wanted him for the
I
Giants.
don't think I'm
So
familiar with them, so
yeah, big
I'll do my
body,
research.
huge person. Run defender more so than anything,
Okay.
but quick and agile. Probably could still get some sacks.
Okay.
Moving on to the best division in football, the NFC East. Now you can make all the jokes you want to about the
No, no,
Giants and about whatever, but
no.
this is
I'm
actually
so
the best
serious.
division in football.
I'll let you go first on this. This is your
I'm
division,
saying
so
this is actually the best division in football, though. We're the only division with multiple Super Bowl champions. So just the best division in football. Anyway, it's also the only division with 4 black starting quarterbacks. It's the best division in football, nigga. Uh,
I'll let you get. I'll let you pop it, man. Do your thing, brother.
oh man, I mean, I am. It's still optimism season. I almost fucked that up.
So
Still
yeah, bro.
optimism season, but I can't get on here and lie. So in first, I'm going to put the Philadelphia Eagles. They just have too much
Rightfully
talent. I'm
so.
just being honest. Bro. They just got too much talent, bro. If I'm just keeping it a buck.
At least you being honest, brother. So I'm a lie.
Um,
I'm a lie, man.
yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are.
So,
I bet you are. But no, I got to try to keep it some sort of objectivity, as they call it,
mm,
in here. So second, and I'm not being like optimistic. I think the Giants are going to be second in the division. I'm so serious. Now I am being optimistic. I'm not being objective right there. Let me say that. But I do think that defense is going to be real. Like everybody talking about it, and I know the Giants trying to talk about it because it's like, wait till it do something. Because if we talk about it too much and then we're not as good, then it's just a letdown.
mm-hmm.
But I do think that defense is going to be crazy. I think defensive rookie of the year is already in the bag for Abdul Carter. He's that good.
Yeah, that's just very true.
I
Very true.
think I think Russ is still better than a lot of people give him credit for. Not top half of the league, but he's still better than a lot of people give him credit for.
Sorry to interrupt. But if Jackson Dart continues to continue to this how he's playing, and he carries that over the starting position, it's gonna be my favorite white boy in the league. But continue though.
Oh yeah. No, he's already my favorite white boy in the league.
He's gonna be my favorite.
We got a white boy with juice. We actually got 2 of them. Him and Scattaboo. Him and them 2 niggas got juice.
Yeah,
they are allowed at the cookout. You know what I'm saying?
I drafted Holmes too. My fantasy with the last pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got him too.
My last pick. Go ahead, though, man. I'm following me interrupt.
No, you good. That's enough on them. You're not gonna talk about them all day, but I do think the Giants are coming in second.
Okay.
Followed by the Commanders. I think the Commanders have just kind of like a fallback. Like they won 12 games last year. They won 5 one-score games, I believe, like that, or 7. It's like between 5 and 7 one-score games. That is, them you could be on the other end of them real quick.
Yeah.
I do think Jaden Daniels is that good that he's not going to take too much of a dip, but I also think tape is tape, and people get paid to play defense too. So now that you got a whole year worth of tape and we know what you like to do, we're going to make your life a little more uncomfortable. Not saying you can't do anything about it, but we're going to make your life a little more uncomfortable. They got Debo. Debo is a running back. They got a hyped up running back, in my opinion. Yeah, that offensive line is shaky, and the defense is old. Like it's just, I just think you had a spark with Jaden, and you felt it, and it felt good, and it was whatever. But now I think it's time for business, and I just don't think they really maneuver too well this year. I think about 7 to 10, 7 to 9. Because I think the Giants could pull off not 8 to 10. So I think 7 to 9 is where I got Washington right there. I think 2 and 3 would be close. So I'm not saying it'll be whatever. And then I got Dallas in last. They traded Michael Parsons. They traded their only defensive player. That's pretty much it on that. So they're gonna have to play like the Bengals. They're gonna have to play exactly like Cincinnati.
Yes.
I got 2 wideouts that I can depend on. I got a tight end that's nice. Let's go. We got to throw this ball 60 times. Let's go.
That's why I drafted Pickens and Chase on the same team.
Right. I'm not mad at you for that because they're going to have to air the ball out.
I agree with everything besides the New York and Commanders take. Obviously, Philly, the returning champs, and they didn't lose much of anything really. So and they kind of added on. So they lost Darius, and CJ, but you know what I mean. Those are not saying they're easy replaceable, but you can replace those guys. You know what I mean. You feel comfortable replacing those guys. But like I'm saying though, them number one. The only reason I'm not giving the Giants that second position, and don't get me wrong, I know butt of the jokes with our team and stuff like that. But to be honest, you guys got really, really better in this offseason. So that's something that I'm looking forward to actually watching you guys, like when you guys are on, instead of watching Daniel Jones stink it up out there. I'm actually happy to see you guys play. You know what I mean? To see the talent that you guys have in the rust. Abdul Carter. I even seen Hyatt catching a couple of balls, which I couldn't understand why he wasn't like playing as much. You know what I mean? I didn't.
He stinks.
Does he?
You saw him catch balls where?
In the preseason. I seen him catch a slow TD.
You saw him catch a ball after dropping 2 of them.
Oh, tough. You know them better than I do.
Quite literally, that exact drive, dropped one. Dart got hurt. James came in, threw the exact same pass, touchdown. Like he dropped 3 passes that game.
Tough.
Along with not being able to run routes. I'm out on him. I'm so out on him. I think we should have went wide receiver market. I'm so out on him.
But other than that, though, like I said, you're kind of halfway right when you said the Commanders' defense is a little bit old. I kind of think that you're kind of with Debo. I kind of think a lot of people are overlooking Debo's pickup. I think they're going to use him very good. They're going to scheme him open. Defenses are going to have to deal with him. You know what I mean? With Terry on the other side as well. You're going to have to deal with this guy. You know what I mean? And you're going to have to deal with Jaden Daniels having another option to dump the ball off to that can take it 30 to 40 yards. You know what I mean? To do a TD. Yeah. So I think they got better. I think they got momentum right now. Even though people got tape on them, I agree with that as well. But I still see them coming in second. You guys coming in third, and nigga, I don't even really want to talk about Dallas, to be honest. You just traded because Jerry's feelings was hurt. You traded Micah Parsons to Green Bay. Trade him to Green Bay. That's where you decided to trade him. And I just was watching. I think Stephen A. had brought this point up. I think they were the reason why that you guys didn't get to the playoffs last year or something like that. Like,
no, they beat them. They
beat them in the playoffs.
2 out of the last 3 years in the playoffs.
Yeah, there we go. That was the correct stat. Thank you. Two out of the 3, bro. Why would you trade him there? Right. You know what I mean? For what?
Y'all just having bad luck in Green Bay anyway. Like the catch was there. The Dez Bryant, the catch, no catch thing, that was in Green Bay, I believe. Like
that, but the whole thing is though, it's like I feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot every year. You're just shooting yourself in the foot, shooting yourself in the foot. Even to where you have your own players. Like, why is this even a discussion? Like, pay this man. Like, it shouldn't even be a thing. Like, he's a top 5 defender. And that means every position in the NFL. What are you? You know what I mean? Like what's to think about here? He's worth the money more than Dak. He's worth the money more than Well, I ain't gonna say CD because last year this nigga put up crazy numbers. But other than that, though, you just paid Bland, which I was out of left field. I'm like, what? Like
they've done multiple extensions this summer, if I'm being honest, and I think that's like him just being petty. Like they've done multiple extensions this year, just none with Micah.
And I'm like, dude, you did all this because your feelings are hurt instead of taking probably a generational talent and keeping him with your organization so he can be in Dallas great. It's like God know my heart. Like I don't wish death on anybody or anything like that. But you got your fans talking about, bro, we just waiting for you to kick it. Like, and then, you know what I mean? Whoever comes in charge, we're going to try to see what they do with the new regime, which will probably be his son. But it's like, I hope his son has enough. I don't know, just self-awareness to hire a GM. Hire a GM, brother. Get somebody in here that can make a right decision. You guys are making
that family, brother.
And you guys are making terrible decisions, man. You don't get a running back last year. You hold on Dak. You hold on CD until the last minute. That messes up training camp. Now you trade away Micah Parsons. What you think is going to do for your team? Your team isn't going to be in last place this year. I'm telling you. But the thing is, though, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because I'm convinced that Jerry he doesn't want to win. He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't. If I don't win by constructing this roster the way I want to construct it, and we win that way, I don't care about winning. You know why? Because I'm still getting paid. You know what I'm saying? This organization is still getting paid. He keep talking about, oh, I don't have the money to pay Micah. Nigga, yes, you do. What are you talking about? We all know that you do have the money to pay him. You can pay him. And the reason it'll be different if it's like, all right, he had one bad year. No, he hasn't had one bad year. This nigga, even when he's hurt, like he produces. So I'm really confused on that. But
yeah, he's one of 2 players to have 12 sacks in his first 4 years. It's only 2 players to ever do that, and that is him and Reggie White.
And you and your staff that you put together looked at this nigga and said, yeah, he's not worth the money. We're just going to trade him over there. Nigga, he didn't trade him to the Saints. He didn't trade them. He didn't trade him to who else is terrible?
So he said he was only talking to teams that had good D tackles and draft compensation, basically. But it's like his whole philosophy for like, yeah, I wanted to increase the run defense. Like now you have no pass rush, so now we're just gonna pass the ball.
Nobody's afraid of them without him.
Yeah, not at all. And Kenny Clark's a good player, but he's now 30. Well, he will be 30 in a little bit.
He didn't do anything last year either.
I was about to say he's not a run defender either. He's never had. I don't even believe in like PFF like that, but he's never had over like a 61 PFF grade, like in run stopping. So it's like you're cool, and he's a Pro Bowler, but you lost in All Pro. There's levels to this shit. So it's like that's cool.
Bro, that's like I said, bro. This was personal. This wasn't about business. It wasn't about stopping a run that Jared trying to give us. Talking, everybody around him is saying it's personal. This is obvious, right? Obviously personal, bro.
I feel you. I'm trying to find a nice layout here. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
it's definitely personal. I think that's all that happened. To be honest, I'm just keeping it a buck.
He's a fucking idiot.
It's just personal.
He's not an idiot. I'm sorry, wrong fault. But
no, you good. I was just gonna include JC. We got JC over here from Cover 2 podcast.
My guy, but
I don't know if he's 100% ready, but he hears people.
But yeah, man, he's not an idiot when it comes to business, man. But constructing your team and, like I said, it's just the way that you go about paying players and just keeping players like satisfied and things of that nature, man. It's just you got to touch, brother. It's time. It's time to give it up, bro. But he would never do it. So, but that's my prediction for for that division, man.
I feel it. We got a little Micah talk in. I knew it was gonna happen. We just got to cross these divisions. You know what I'm saying? JC, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you guys. Can you guys hear?
What happened?
I don't know what he said.
He's breaking up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My mic sound boo.
Yeah, your mic sound boo boo. Yes, your mic sounds boo boo. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go to the comments, JC. Hopefully you still can hear me. Go to the comments. We'll put your takes in here. Moving on, man. Let's move on to another really good division in football. I don't think it's the best division in football, but it's a nice one. Move on to the NFC North.
I think it's the best division of football. And when you said it, that's why I'm like, I think this was going to be a dogfight. I think this division is going to be a fucking dog fight this upcoming year. The Bears have, I think, like the second or third hardest schedule in the league this year. Got a new coach in Ben. Nigga, I think they're going to progress. I don't know about them winning the division or making it to the playoffs or none of that nature. But nigga, Micah just got there with Green Bay. Nigga, their defense is now great, and I think that people keep saying their defense is I forgot what they said. It's not going to be as dominant, but they got younger. I'm like, I really think these niggas are going to be dominant now. Like I think they're going to be really dominant, and that opens up for Jordan Love. That opens up for their offense. Gets them on the
somebody that
field.
talented having a chip on their shoulder is.
You know what I mean? Gets them on the field, and I don't even think they're the best team in their division. I think Detroit is still the best team in their division, but I'm scared that their window is closed. You know what I mean? And get into the Super Bowl closed. You know what I'm saying? Because you damn near lost your whole coaching staff. I don't know if these players are going to receive these new coaches the same. I don't know if you have new schemes, you have new defensive schemes, new offensive schemes. Everything above, you know what I mean? Like, which is a testament to Campbell because your whole coaching staff went to damn near good at head coaching job. You know what I'm saying? So so I get it, but it's like I'm kind of leery about that as well. Same personnel though, defense is great, offense is great. So if they're gonna win the division, me personally, if I'm just picking no brainers, if they're gonna win the division, then I'll probably go Green Bay after that, and it's hard not to go to the Vikings, but Wolverine, JJ McCarthy. He's basically debuting. He's technically a rookie, even though he's not a rookie. He's going to get his first actual start of the season, and this is what you traded Sam for. Like, this is what you didn't pay him for. You know what I mean? And Sam had a fucking career year. You know what I mean? So, I'm curious to see him and JJ's connection. Hawkinson, Addison, so their defense is kind of whatever. But I picked them third, and the Bears might come in last, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings and Bears switch.
We got the same order, maybe for different reasons, but we do got the same order. So I got Lions first. I think the hardest part for them to overcome is the coordinators and whatnot, but I think the team remained whole for the most part. You added a corner in DJ Reed. You're going to get Aiden Hutchinson back, who was having a career year prior to getting hurt, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? He was having a career year prior to getting hurt. He comes back. I heard he's super healthy. He's looking amazing from what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
So I just keep them. I mean, I feel like they got the talent, and I think the most important person stayed, which is the coach. What's up?
Can I ask you a question? Why don't they sign it? Why don't they sign Zadarius back? I'm just saying from their point.
I was gonna say that might be an internal thing. I don't know. I would think at least on a 1 year. I think he still got some juice left, but maybe he don't. Or maybe you brought him there. Maybe you brought him there because of
Hutchinson went down.
I'm saying because of Aaron Glenn though. Maybe Aaron Glenn was like, no, we can add him and I can do this with him, but you don't got that same DC. It could be a few things. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how old Zadarius is either at this point.
I think he got some juice left though, man.
That he could be 30 plus and they just think he over the hill. Like it's a lot of things. He could have said no. Yeah, like no, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I
it
just
just
would
kind of
love to see
depends.
him and Aiden together. That would have been kind of nice. But go ahead though. Go ahead, brother.
Feel me? I ain't mad at it. Speaking of him and Aiden together, I'm gonna talk about two people that are actually together. Rashawn Gary and Michael Parsons. I think that's gonna be insane. Um,
Wolverine. Go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
I didn't.
Hell, I got to point it
I
out.
have no clue what college I do now, but Rashawn Gary went to. I had no idea.
Wolverine. You know what I'm
Could
saying?
care
Go ahead.
less. What college
It's all
Rashawn
good.
Gary went
It's
to.
all good. It's all good. But if you're Wolverine, I'm pointing it out. Go ahead, brother.
I feel you. No, I think they're going to be that defense is going to be exceptional. I ain't gonna lie, they were already good, and now that I think getting a player like that on the opposite edge who can just create havoc and sometimes wreck games. Like I know people's down, like people's takes on Micah, and it's majority from Cowboys fans. They be like, "Well, yeah, we couldn't. If you want to stop him, you just run at him." Okay, right. Now you're nitpicking. Right, you want to stop him, you just run at him.
Niggas got something to
Okay,
say
but now
now.
we have
Okay.
other defenders on the team.
Okay.
Cool. I have run defenders that can help me with this. You're gonna stop me, run at me. That's cool. What about the backside with Rashawn Gary over there? What
That's
about
yeah.
Coop in the middle? You know what I'm saying?
And what's
I
the
got
name?
Xavier.
Led the
I got
league in
Xavier
picks
McKinney
last
back
year,
here.
didn't
I
he?
got Xavier McKinney back here
Yeah,
who
but,
led the league in picks.
but they're gonna be fine.
Like they're gonna be all right. And then you add Michael, who probably just has a chip on his shoulder now. Like 100% just has a chip on his shoulder.
Nigga said it too. I'll see y'all this Sunday. Even though I gotta get these
Right.
injections, I'm gonna see y'all
Right.
Sunday. Right?
I gotta see y'all. And they play week 4 on Sunday night or Monday night. It's one
Who?
of
Green
those.
Bay and Cowboys?
Green Bay and Dallas. Yes, in Dallas.
I'm
They play
front
week 4.
row.
We don't have to wait very long. We got to wait about a month, but we don't have to wait very long to get that matchup.
I'm front row with it.
Yeah, and it's a standalone game. There ain't nothing else in you to distract you from that one.
I'm with that, man.
Yeah, so I think they're second. I got the Vikings third for what you mentioned. JJ is his first year. But I do think it's just too much over there for him to fail completely. Like he's not gonna fall flat on his face no matter how bad he is because it's so much over there.
Flores still over there?
Huh?
Flores still over there?
Yes. So the defense is gonna be cool. And I was talking offensive weapons. As of right now, they a little lacking on offensive weapons because every single one of their receivers hurt, including Justin Jefferson. But he'll be back. His is a hamstring. I'm pretty sure he'll play week 1. But everybody else is inactive. You know what I'm saying? They've been signing. They just traded for Adam Thielen to get him back.
Yeah, I seen. Yep, it just
Strictly because he's
which
another
I'm
wide
happy.
receiver that knows the system and
Which
you
I'm
know what I'm
happy
saying.
about.
Come in and produce. I agree. I'm glad he went back.
The Panthers wasn't going to use him anyway. They drafted mad receivers to kind of replace him. You know what I mean?
And they found out what's his name, Jalen Coker from last year. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty decent. So
I actually do it. You know, it's funny. It's crazy. It's a lot of second year receivers that I'm just now not just now seeing, but like just now kind of really noticing for real. Cat from the Colts that was killing on smacking the Ravens defense in practice. Yeah, him. But he didn't really play as good as I thought he was in the game. But I actually seen
him last year, so I agree.
I actually seen him. So a lot of second year receivers, man. I'm keeping my eye out to take that second jump, man. But I'll let you continue. My fault for it.
No, you good. I was saying for that reason, JJ ain't never played a full whatever. I never played a full season. Never played a game in the NFL with actual starters. So I think it's just gonna. Even if you do catch on, I think it's gonna take a second. And I think in this division, you ain't got a second to catch on.
I agree.
It's start hot, finish hot. Like I think that's what it is. And then you got the Bears. I think the exact same thing that I just laid out with JJ, where it's like I think Ben Johnson is teaching Caleb how to play on schedule. He's teaching him how to do normal things, and I think that's all his other habits are going to take time to break. You ain't got time to break them. That's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying about the Bears.
And
so
you have to stick.
Cool.
You have to stick with them.
You ain't got no choice. So it's like they're cool, and we're gonna try to figure this out. But while we trying to figure this out, we might be losing games.
Defense isn't bad.
No, the defense ain't bad. I don't think the defense is bad. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon.
You have enough weapons to compete. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think they are roster-wise kind of built to compete.
Yeah.
Are they ready to compete is a whole different question to me. but they are built to compete for sure. But I
I
think
don't see.
they're not ready to get it in action. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I would have had the biggest question. I don't see why you don't sign Keenan Allen back, let him go back to the Chargers. I don't see why. I honestly don't. Just gives this nigga another safety net. You know what
He
I
might
mean?
not have liked it.
I heard
It might
rumblings.
be cold.
I
It
heard
might be too cold for this
I heard
old nigga. He don't.
I heard rumblings about that, like him not really like feeling like what was going on over there, and that's what I'm saying about these vets when it comes to like a rookie player like that, like DJ Moore and stuff like that. You gotta guide them. You know what I mean? And but
Right.
that's besides the point. I like to pick up, Wolverine Loveland. I love the pickup there with the backup tight end to back up Komet. And you might use them like how they used to use Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. Man, you never know. With those
Yeah,
two, could be a 1-2 punch.
for sure.
But I'm like I said, I'm curious to see how that works out for them. I'm I'm hoping because I got a soft spot for the Bears, so I'm active with what they got going on. So
Right.
I'm really curious to see if Caleb and that Rome connection kind of, you know what I mean, kind of like could actually start connecting for real. You know what I
Or
mean?
DJ Moore. You have options.
I love DJ Moore, honestly speaking with you, but he's too wishy-washy for me, bro. I don't have time to, like, honestly speaking with you. I know they just paid him and shit, but I don't have time. That Steve Smith, every time I see him throw a tantrum or be on bullshit during the game, I just go back to that Steve Smith clip with him talking to him like he wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying, with
Should I
Cam. So I'll
start
be like,
DJ Moore today?
yeah, you feel me, bro? Like, so I'm like, bro, when you start like acting like that, I be, you know what I mean? I don't really, I'm off that.
Respectfully, you're a receiver. That's what they are known for.
Yeah, that's cool, but bro, I didn't like that one play where the play wasn't done.
And he
The
walked off the
play,
field.
and I didn't, that shit right
That's the
there.
only one that comes to mind. So
Nigga,
that's why I knew exactly what you were
no,
talking about.
nah, he had multiple times where he's
No, he
like getting
does, but that's
pressured.
the one that comes
No,
to
I'm just,
mind.
yeah,
When you
that.
talk about his incidents, that's the one that comes to mind.
And when he did that, I told you and JC, that was my final straw with, bro. I'm off DJ Moore, dog. I'm like, it don't mean nothing. I'm one person in the world who cares about my opinion. You know what I mean? Like that. But like,
Yeah.
it's just giving up on the play with a rookie quarterback you have. It's like he's trying to extend the play instead of trying to help him. You end up throwing a tantrum mid-play, thinking it's over, and walk off the sideline. If I'm a
Right.
coach, if I'm a GM, I'm looking at stuff like that. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be guiding them. That's just besides the point with that. Like, I'm not going to be the dead horse, but I'm curious to see. And you got DeAndre Swift in the backfield to see. I think their backup running back just got hurt, so he's not really competing with nobody. So he's kind of like standalone with that. So yeah, man, I think that's going to be the hardest division in this upcoming season, man. I really do.
I ain't mad at it. I just call it the NFC East the best division in football throughout its history. Let me say that.
It's definitely been a hard
Due to its
division.
history and even its current standing. Like, if Washington is worth its salt for real, you got the Super Bowl champions over there, and then I think we're going to be better. So you just
I just
I
feel
think
like
that was
nobody
a good
poses a
defense.
real threat to the niggas in that division. No offense to y'all, but it's just
No, I
right
ain't mad
now.
at it.
It's
But
right
you
now.
can say that. You can say that about majority of the NFC. So
Yeah,
that's why I don't take offense to it either.
but it just seems like I don't know. It just seems like I feel like they're the most complete team in the NFL. So let me just say that I feel like just the most complete roster in the NFL.
Okay, I get you that.
That's all I'm saying. So it's like when I see
Yeah,
that,
when
and
I
it's like
think
they
about
kind of don't really have much weaknesses. So it's like I got to give it to them.
No, I ain't mad at you for that. Moving on to this. These sorry niggas. Anyway,
I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
moving on to the AFC South. Oh yeah, before I wanted to talk about the NFC North. Not much. Just I do think, even though that's your guy, Colston Loveland, I do think they should have drafted Tyler Warren. Just saying. I think Tyler Warren's a better football player than Colston Loveland. Sorry. This is my personal opinion.
Not mad. Wolverine. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, I'm saying them Nittany Lions, they do some shit in this NFL now.
Go ahead,
Anyway,
man.
AFC South, man. That's for the people that don't know, because this division sucks. That's the Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and Titans.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm just being honest. So obviously, I'm going to have the Texans win this division. Daniel Jones is playing quarterback for the Colts, so I'm going to have them in last. I put the Jags in second, and I put the Titans in third. I think Cam Ward. I don't know if they got enough talent for him to do anything. They just the Titans, so they might pull out 6 wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if they won 3 games. Just keeping it a buck.
I think
Same thing with
the Colts are going to be better than the Titans. I agree with everything you just fucking said. They're terrible. It's a terrible fucking. It's a terrible, terrible division. I mean, the division is so awful. But the thing is, though, I believe Anthony Richardson is going to start by the time week 5 comes, week 6. He will be named the starter again when Daniel Jones starts. This is my prediction. Daniel Jones is going to have a good week 1. He's going to have a good week 2. After those 2 weeks, he might have a good week 3. But there will be a fall off at some point in the halfway mark of the season. There will be a fall off. And Anthony Richardson, they're going to be calling for Anthony Richardson to play. The thing about Anthony Richardson is, how do I say this without being disrespectful? He's no Peyton.
He's not good at football.
He's no Andrew Luck where you think the game. He's very athletic. Doesn't make great decisions. Motherfucker throws the ball up for 50-50 balls all the time, nigga. And he just, I don't want to call it luck, but you just have some good receivers coming down with the ball sometimes.
I just think that's the only thing he's good at.
Like the white receiver. I don't even know who, bro. I forgot.
Alec Pierce.
Yeah, I out of nowhere. He just, I'm like, who is he? Yeah, I'm like, bro, who is he? You know what I'm saying? But he was winning a lot of 50-50 balls he was throwing up to him. So, like, it's terrible. I don't even know why I'm spending time on this. Them and the Titans, it don't matter. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence will get it together. Brother, you up out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
They paid him last year. I don't know about that one.
If I was the GM, I wouldn't care, bro. You were the number 1 pick since you were in the 10th grade, bro.
They just got a new GM.
Bro, hey, my first order of business. This is the thing you want borrowed time, brother.
You might not be though, because if we bottomed out, right? Just hear me out. We bottomed out. We got a top 5 pick, right? Trevor sucked. We have a top 5 pick. We don't have a top 5 pick. Cleveland has that top 5 pick because we gave it to them for Travis.
Okay.
So now I'm back in. Am I searching for a 2nd round quarterback, or does this nigga have a longer leash again? I think he just has a longer leash. Like, it just is what it is.
Nigga, I got Mac. Nigga, let's you write the first order of business from the GM, brother. You have this year to show me what you can do. You don't have to necessarily get us to the playoffs, but let us be competitive at least. If we're not competitive, you're through. I'd rather take my chances losing with Mac Jones than keep losing with you.
I don't think we have to be competitive. I think you need to be worth your salt. I don't think we need to be competitive at all. You need to be worth a couple of them dollars that I done sent you.
I don't think people understand for those how much hype.
I went to school here with you. He is from Georgia. He went to Cartersville. I watched him whoop Westlake ass in the playoffs. I watched this. I know he's been the number 1 pick forever.
No, not you. I'm saying the audience. Obviously, you know. I'm talking about the audience.
They know too. Gatorade National Player of the Year, like I think 3 years ago. Like, it's just back to back.
For him to keep sliding under the radar like this is preposterous to me. They were ready to call for Bryce Young's job, and this man, he keeps skating under the radar. Every year, and I'm like, bro. Are you going to have a Pro Bowl year? Are you going to get your team to the playoffs for real? What are you going to do? Something? Go ahead.
He's holding on to the year 2. The year 2, he had a great year. Year 1, he had Urban Meyer. Then he was fucked up. So people was like, all right, let's move on to year 2. Year 2? No, Urban Meyer was trash. You can't sit here and tell me Urban Meyer was not a trash head coach in the NFL. You
talking to a Michigan fan about Urban Meyer?
I'm just saying, you can't tell.
I hate Urban Meyer.
Even being objective, you can't say that. Like, no, he was an awful NFL coach.
I don't even know because they didn't even let him finish the season.
Even more reason. He's awful.
Bro, I heard the reason why everything happened and transpired the way because he was on his Brian Flores. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to people crazy up there.
He might have been, but he also had that nigga running around for his life back there calling crazy ass plays. Hey, this is not college, brother.
Yeah, that's all I'm
But
saying
they chalked it
is
up to year two, I believe, because he won a playoff game year two.
I would like somebody to do a callback on that. I
That
don't
was the
remember.
game. That was the game against the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. They played the Chargers. He threw them four first half picks. Asante Samuels had like 3 picks. Asante Samuel Jr. He had like 3 picks that game.
He not even, and he don't have a job no more too,
He
which
don't
is
have a job
crazy.
no more. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
and then they came back and won that game because Herbert don't have no playoff wins. But I remember that, and I'm thinking it was the Jags. I could be very much wrong, but I'm thinking it was the Jags.
interesting because he don't do from every season that I look at. This nigga don't do nothing like that at all.
Yeah, it was 31-30. They won that game 31-30. And
Congratulations, you Tim
well, I'm just
Tebow,
saying,
nigga.
but that's what he's holding on to. I'm just letting you know that's what the straw is. It's like this. If I can get you to this,
Hey,
then we all right.
Handsome Squirrel need to get together, brother. You know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
saying, brother. I'm just saying what could go wrong. I'm just
All I'm
saying.
all and what I'm saying, you got E-Train, whatever his name, E-Train in the back. You got
Oh, ETN. Yep. Mm-hmm.
ETN, whatever this guy's name. I forget his name a lot. And the backup running back's not even that bad. You got Travis, you got Brian now. Bro, you should be okay.
That's what I'm saying. He has to show he's worth his salt this year. I don't think they got to really win games per se. I think the more games they lose helps Cleveland more than it helps them. So it's like
Ingram don't even play for them no more. They got rid of him. I forgot where
he
he
in
play at now.
Denver.
There
We'll
we
get
go.
to
He's
them.
in Denver. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Yeah,
Moving on to
for
another
sure.
very bad division, the AFC East.
Go ahead, I'll let you go.
Man, this is pretty chalk. I might surprise you actually. Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets. That's how I'm rocking. The Bills are obviously the class of this division. That is nothing to talk about there.
I'm kind of if Tua comes
I'm taking
back.
Patriots over Dolphins. The Dolphins just got too much going on for me.
Yeah,
They got too much going on. If it come down to they play each other in week 17. If it come down to that game, we know the Patriots are going to win because it's going to be cold outside.
I might have to.
So the Patriots have the better defense.
Let me think.
They got the better defense. I think they had the better offseason.
They did have the better offseason for sure.
I just think Miami not really. Tyreek don't want to be there. Jalen Waddle just wants to be paid. They don't have no running backs. The only running back is Ali Gordon. He's the only one left.
Hey, what's the name there?
Who, A-Chain?
A-Chain.
He's hurt.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Where my nigga Mostert at now?
Didn't Mostert retire?
I don't know. I thought he came back to us for a second. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, he came back for a little bit. I think he's gone, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
Mostert, maybe not Mostert. I think that was what's the other little fast nigga? He used to play for the Giant, Matt Breida. Maybe that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know, but
yeah. Anyway,
that division is so boring, nigga.
Yeah.
It's a division that division is so boring. It's always been boring to me though. So I can't really say even when Tom was running that fucking division, that division was always boring to me.
I agree.
But yeah, I agree with what you said, bro. It really doesn't matter. The Bills are about to fucking dominate, nigga. Like it doesn't really even matter like that. The Patriots be okay. I'm just probably looking at Drake May's progression, Christian Gonzalez, how he looks, how Stephon Diggs looks. I'm mostly looking at individual players instead of their whole team. Like I don't really, you know what I mean, have no interest in them like that. The Bills, like I said, yeah, you know how I feel about them. They're gonna run the table. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah, no, that division is the best. Trying to save yours for last. So we go to another really, really fucking good division in football. If I'm not talking about my division, this might actually be the best division in football. I'm sorry. But AFC North, Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. That's not the order I was going in. I was just listening to names. I'm
You can
picking
go first.
the Ravens to win that division, obviously. Um,
You know, it's my pick.
Bengals. The Bengals right after that.
Ooh, you not rocking with the old man?
No. The old man is cooked now. The old
I
man
feel it,
stinks.
brother.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that to you for a year now.
Yeah, you have. But I, shit.
On this exact pod, I've been saying that for
Well, this
about
is
a
last
calendar
year,
year
so
now. He stinks.
this is
So
last year though, so it doesn't
there's
matter.
that. I'm not sold on the defense. They're old. You might have the oldest team in the world. Like people are registering for AARP cards now at this point. Like you might literally have the oldest team ever. You had the oldest offseason ever. The old man that runs your D line now wants to be paid. Cam Hayward now wants to be paid. It ain't take you forever, but you got through most of this or like half of this offseason without what's his name? TJ Watt being paid. He got paid. You traded your younger safety for your older corner in Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
You went and got Aaron Rodgers, who's 41.
And which I couldn't understand why would they trade Kenny Pickett. I mean, yeah, why the fuck would you trade this nigga? But not Kenny Pickett, but fucking George Pickens. Why the fuck would you trade this nigga George
Right.
Pickens?
You got DK and no
And you
one
just
else.
got
I think-
DK.
Right, DK does. All right, I'm not gonna be mean. Glad you got your money. He does not much.
He like Bam for you, nigga. Like,
Bam?
like the way you dislike Bam is, I think, is the way you not dislike him, but just kind of like
I just feel like
whatever.
y'all do much of nothing.
Yeah, like I feel
y'all get praised for marginal things. Yes, I do believe that. I could put those two together. Yeah, y'all do get praised for marginal things, and because Bam, I do think is Draymond Green with a jump shot with a midi, and I think DK is Calvin Johnson without route running ability. Like it's just
yeah.
It's just my personal opinion.
The only thing that really makes me upset about DK is like when I be looking at him with 50-50 balls, I be just looking at this thing like, you are so bigger than these. Yeah, like bro, like
no, he rather let it drop in his hands like you're Randy Moss. He rather let hands.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you? If that was the case, you need to let somebody else borrow about 100 pounds of muscle.
But that's what I'm saying. Because the thing about Randy Moss is, nigga, he was dumb fast. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy.
He play fast as shit.
He's
but it's like
his separation from the corner.
Are you big to be big? Are you just big to be big?
Yeah, I like receivers that go up there and go get it. If you that
like
big, pause.
If you're that size, Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson.
Yes, even Randy, bro. I'm gonna go up and get
Randy
it.
Moss will go get one of them. You know what I'm saying? I
this
go
is
get
why.
every now and then.
This is why we use you got Moss. It's because of things of that nature.
Actually, he just actually was not. He actually was a hands catcher, but he was more body, low hands. So yeah, he's actually just jumping over niggas. So let me include Moss in that too.
Yeah, I feel like Randy did it all damn near. Like however you want it, I catch it. However you want it. You want me to catch it like this? I catch it with my.
That's my favorite receiver of all time. So you can't.
Yeah, everybody, look up specifically, right? Who? Richard Sherman talking crazy to Randy, right? Or I think it was Roddy White. Who might have been?
It was Hopkins.
Nah. Richard. It was. I think it was Richard Sherman.
That was D'Angelo Hall. I'm talking about.
Richard, yeah. Richard Sherman. He gets into a Roddy White, I think. I don't know why this came up in my mind because he did the same thing with Randy Moss and got clown. But twice he did it before. He act like he had a fucking hamstring injury when he got burnt by Roddy White. Funniest shit in the world. Real quick, everybody. I don't know why that came in my mind. But
Darrell Reeves did that.
He did that too.
I don't even know if Darrell Reeves did it. Moss was running so fast he might have actually tore his hamstring to shreds.
But
it's the one. It was a post route, bro. Jets, Patriots. I think it's 07. I think that's that 50 touchdown year. Nigga, 1-on-1, no safety, post, one hand back of the end zone. No, he just didn't put his other hand up. He's wide open. He just boop. Nigga, all you see is Reeves. Need one, coach.
Randy was special, bro. He's definitely my favorite wide receiver of all time, man. And it's crazy. I think when you were a kid and watching, I wasn't even a Patriots fan. I literally didn't dislike them like that. And credit to you guys, the Giants. When you see, yeah, exactly. Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so. When y'all beat them, I was a little hurt. I was hurt because I'm like, dang, they had like a perfect season. But to see that dynamic is like with him and Randy, it's like it was, man, chef's kiss. It's like watching Matthew Stafford. Only people I can compare them to is like probably
Nobody.
nah. I can go Montana and Jerry, and then you can probably go Matt and Calvin. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm stretching my hand when I say this, so forgive me, y'all. But you can probably go Matt
Man,
and
Julio.
Julio. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean.
I just
That's
think
the
that
only.
one was different. I don't know. It was something
It
about
was.
that. That one was different,
It
bro.
was,
That
man.
it just looked different. But that helped Brady's career too, because everybody thought he was just the dink and dunk, the game manager. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, I can fling this bitch around the yard if you give me somebody to fling it to. I would throw this
Yeah.
bitch 8 million times if you let me.
Yeah, it was looking like Madden, bro, out there. Like the way they was in sync with each other was crazy. It had to come through our expense for it to happen like that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Having secret calls to Belichick saying how much he hates the Raiders, but it's okay. It's all good though. But that's besides the point. You know what I mean? We're terrible. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's get to our division, man.
I'm
I think I
trying.
already said it, right?
I
Did
don't
I
think
say
you
my
told
picks?
me yours. No, I said mine.
You said
I
would
had
you, would
I had Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Cleveland.
I think the Bengals start off a little better this year, so I agree. I'm gonna have to agree. I think the Bengals heard all of us talk about how bad their starts have been during every season. So
Okay.
I'm expecting them to have a great start this year.
And Zach
Uh,
Taylor on the hot seat.
and to be real, I think the Ravens. I love the Ravens, and I believe that's my pick again, like it was last year for them to win the Super Bowl this year. That would be my pick going into this year. But um, I think they come in second in their division. I think the Bengals take their division this year. I think the Ravens come in second and end up winning. They still get in the playoffs, obviously. Still end up winning the Super Bowl. My personal opinion. But and then you go Steelers and the Browns. The Browns are going to be fucking awful.
Awful. Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
gonna they're
No, they're
gonna be
absolutely.
they're gonna be terrible. And you know what the funny part is? Everybody can say it's a race thing. He just saying this because he likes Shador and all that. I am. I am saying it. So let me embrace it now. I hope this nigga gets the starting position when he's supposed to and later in the season. No offense to Gabriel or nothing like that. But brother, every time I see you throw, I'm hoping that motherfucker gets picked off and they going down the sideline for six. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And that's no
You got an
disrespect.
agenda.
And that's no disrespect to you or anything, but you made it this way when you said your comments. See, at first I'm trying to be a good human being and be like, you know what? Let's just see what they do. Because Kenny Pickett, we knew. And guess where he goes, and guess where he comes to, and guess where he gets traded to. Fucking Raiders. Like I'm saying though,
But I'm destroying my house by
yeah,
putting this in here.
yeah,
Right.
like
Okay.
this is
Anyway.
ridiculous. You know how I feel. Niggas talking about
Anyway.
niggas got optimistic. I want to be optimistic for their teams. Oh, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here for negativity. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here to tell y'all that y'all been wasting my time for the past 26 years. That's what I want to let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Besides the point though, like
Oh,
I'm trying to make. Everybody knew that Joe Flacco was going to get that starting position. He's a vet, bro. He's
mhm.
going to. We need to give ourselves a chance to win these games and give him a chance. He's first in line. But we have a lot of weapons. They didn't sign that guy, huh? That rookie
Judkins.
Ricky,
They did not sign
yeah,
Judkins.
didn't sign him back yet,
He
huh?
might go
Damn.
back to school. He might have to do the thing that they said Shamar Stewart, the DN from Cincinnati, that he might have to do, where it's like, okay, you didn't sign a contract, even though you got drafted, you can still go back to school
Hmm.
because you never signed a contract, so you was never an NFL player. So you just go back to school and get drafted again next year. And then if you don't, I think if you do that one or two more times, like you don't sign a contract, You just become a free agent. They don't let you go back to school. You become a free agent, and you get to just be a walk on essentially. From my
Interesting.
interpretation of the rules.
Interesting. So yeah, the Browns are going to be, normal, awful. Like I said, I'm curious to see what the Steelers do. I'm curious to see how Aaron Rodgers look. If they don't look good by week 4 or 5, I'm tuning out. There's no reason to tune in. But if they don't look, if they have a good start, make the division race a little bit competitive. Like not normally, but like how we can see it look. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, if the Steelers end up playing at their potential, even though they're older, they end up playing at their potential. Like I said, Tomlin hasn't missed the playoffs since since his tenure. Like ever since his tenure, he hasn't missed the playoffs. So like I'm saying, so if you
No,
put
he's never had a losing record.
a losing record, I'm sorry, guys.
Play.
Sorry, guys. A losing record. So he has never had a losing record. So if mixed with this team that you have mad experience with, putting together a great season, you can make a run for the division. But if it don't look good by week 4 or 5, that shit just wraps, nigga. I don't believe in no comeback kid, nigga. I'm cool off that. DK, I didn't even bother drafting you this year, nigga. I didn't even look your way. I don't know if you're gonna have. I don't know which your season holds, nigga. Like I said, the Bengals. I think they're gonna probably end up getting the number 1 spot because they're gonna start off good. I really believe that they're gonna start off good. So go ahead, though.
I ain't mad at that. Moving on to now your division. A very interesting division. I can't call it the best in football, but it's a good one. Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. For those that don't know, you can go first. This is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Have a blast.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Bo Nix, you ain't shit. I think the Broncos are going to be very, very good this upcoming year. Defense showed promise last year. I think they finished like 3rd in the league last year in defense. That's an upside for them. I don't think Bo has a lot of weapons like he would like, but got Sean Payton, so I feel like he's going to coach you guys pretty good. The Chiefs, I believe this is going to be a down year for them, as I told you and JC a couple of days ago. That's me, my personal opinion. I think it's going to be a down year for them. I don't think they're going to be as great as everybody thinks they're going to be, like they normally are. Us, we have a chance. The reason why I say we have a chance because we have Geno, and I know it sounds funny, but I do believe that he can get us to the playoffs. That's not like a stretch. You know what I mean? I think it's not a stretch like that. I think that if Myers ends up coming back and playing week 1, and you know what I mean, with a good accord with us, I think that that's another weapon that you can use. I think he's going to use Gentry a lot. He's going to use him like crazy this upcoming year because I see the connection already together. He's actually he's telling like the backup quarterbacks like, "Yo, no reps with him. I'm the only one getting reps with him. This is what we're doing." Same thing with Brock Bowers, and same thing with him. Like I think that we have a lot of weapons to use. Chargers same way. Chargers are kind of damn near the same way. But I say that to say that I think the Broncos win the division. I think we come in 2nd. The Chiefs come in 3rd. And I think the Chargers come in last. Yep. That's my...
Boy, did you flip that division upside down.
That's my picks, man. I think how the Broncos left off of last year, I think they were kind of underwhelmed how the season went. And having a top 3 defense in the league, I think that they expected better ending the season. I think that Bo Nix just needed time with Sean. If their defense looks the way that they did last year, I think they're probably going to come in 2nd. And I might be first, everyone in the division. I might be a little biased when it comes to the Raiders and Chiefs due to the fact that, I'm a Raiders fan. But for some reason, man, my intuition is telling me that the Chiefs aren't going to have a great season. Like, for some reason. They didn't have a good season last year, and they barely skated by, but they got the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So I can't really gauge it like that. You know what I mean? Great. So I'm kind of a little nervous about that, but I think I sent you the stat the other day. Gino's gonna have a lot of dome games this year, and he's known to play very, very good in those in this type of environment. So, curious to see, man. Curious to see.
No.
What about you, man?
I'm not mad at it. I am shocked by it. I'm not mad at it. A little shocked by it.
Keeping it real.
But I think I'm gonna go Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Sorry.
That's all good. I understand.
But only not even like y'all gonna win 4 games, bottom of the division. I think y'all win 7 to 9 games. I don't know what y'all schedule look like either, so that could change if I look at that. But I think 7 to 9. I don't think the Chargers do much this year. I think they're too dependent on the run, and then you just ask Herbert to randomly throw the ball. And then if you try to switch it, now you're not going to run the ball, but now you have nothing but personnel to run the ball.
That's Harbaugh's way, though. That's Harbaugh's way.
I feel you. But
run the ball.
The Harbaugh's way hasn't worked in a very long time, either one of their ways. So, I'll say that about them. I'll say that about the Chargers, and they lost Rashawn Slater. I don't know if it's for the year, but I know he won't be there when we play them week 3, so it might be for the year. So I'm gonna say that's a loss. So I put them in 3rd, probably with about around the same amount of wins as y'all. I think 3rd and 4th is like interchangeable in y'all division. I think the Broncos are in 2nd. I think Bo Nix has a regression. He was a lot better than people thought he was going to be last year.
I definitely thought he was going to be.
He's played a lot of football, so it's like he can people can see it as he can only get better. But I just feel like you've only played in the NFL 1 year. So it's like there was a lot of off-script things that you did that will continue to work, but there's a lot of I think they'll try to force you some off-script things that you think gonna work and they won't. You know what I mean? Like same thing with Jaden Daniels. Like there's now a full year of tape on you, not just we're watching a few weeks back because we playing y'all in week 5. We only have 4 weeks of tape to look at. No, we have a whole season worth of tape.
But one thing that me and you agreed on last year was his attitude. We definitely like Bo's attitude. Yeah, I mean, because especially how he was talking crazy, greasy to Sean. You know how I don't like Sean like that, but how he was talking greasy to Sean. But I'm curious to see. So I agree with the rest of the field, man.
I don't think, and it's gonna sound weird. I just don't think the talent matches what might be a really good work ethic. So I like his attitude, and I do think he attempts to get better every offseason, as most players do. But I just don't think he has the talent to cap it at, you know what I'm saying, to make the ceiling any higher. Yeah, he might raise the floor a little bit, but the ceiling is staying where it is. But I still got them in 2nd because even though similar to like Jordan Love or something, like if you turn the ball over, I would damn near forget about the turnover because of that defense. They might just give me the ball right back. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, like, I got them in 2nd, more so off defense, and they made some additions this year. I love Jahdae Barron. I wanted Jahdae Barron to last a very long time in the draft. I wanted him to, like, fall into, like, the 2nd, and the Giants just do that. But Jahdae Barron, I like him. They got PS2 already.
Best corner in the league, bro.
Agreed. Who they had? Dre Greenlaw.
They got him last year,
huh? I think this year. I think it was this summer.
It was this year?
I believe so. They got Ufunga. I just think that, that's just to name a few. Like, that defense, if it stays healthy, if it stays healthy, we'll be legit. So I think that'll keep them. And then I think the Chiefs, I just think when certain people kind of own the division, they just kind of own the division. I feel like that's like a prove it thing to me. Like, you topple them in the division, now I know it's up for grabs. But until then, it's like hey, it is what it is, brother. They are who they are in this division. Not even in the whole thing of football, because I do feel you. I feel you about the little Chiefs aura thing.
Some don't seem right.
It don't seem right. Some ain't right.
I can't put my finger on it. I don't have the words to explain it. And before niggas say that I'm hating because they're in my division, nigga, that's obvious, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't even. That shouldn't even be a thought. Nigga. Obviously, I'm coming from a hurt place. You know what I'm saying? But something seems just off. Like even last year when niggas was like, they're not going to be as good as this year. But I'm like, well, these niggas still win the games, even though they're having a bad year, nigga. So it doesn't really even matter. You know what I mean? So when they got to the playoffs, it was kind of like, they'll probably end up doing what they're supposed to be doing. But for some reason, this nigga Travis don't even look like I don't think this nigga working out in the offseason anymore. Like, does this nigga do any of that anymore? This nigga's on a world tour. Nigga, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So
it's
I'm a little
hotels with
nervous for
gyms.
them.
You know what I'm saying?
A couple of trades that they normally don't make. You know what I mean? For skilled players that they usually keep. You don't really hear about them trading many people, but it's kind of been weird. But that's just my opinion. So, we'll see.
They went tackling the draft. The offensive line is a little bit in shambles. They traded they all-pro guard to Chicago.
Yes, that is true. I forgot. No, I forgot about that.
And then now you got a rookie playing right tackle, I believe.
I fucking forgot about that. You know why?
Yeah. Do I know why?
They traded him. Do you know why?
No,
Is he
I have absolutely no idea. I mean, he is a little. I think he's 30 though. I think he's like 30 on the head. But I think to me, linemen have a little longevity in their careers.
That might change my thoughts with
him out or something. I think they,
I might change my thoughts with Caleb. You know what I'm saying?
No, they tried so hard that offensive line. They added a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I seen that as well. I forgot about. I really did forget about that. They really did. I forgot about that. Yeah, it should be okay, man. It should be all right. But like I said to everybody, I'm curious to see this upcoming season and things of that nature. Before we leave and before we get up out of here, I just want to let everybody know that Bill Belichick, yeah, buddy. Rough first day on the job. I seen your girl was there to support you though, so that's always nice.
She was at a frat party at halftime.
Yeah. That's always nice. Happy lady by your side to hold you when things are going bad.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little more frustrating after you get your ass whooped. I'm just letting you know.
Everybody, I watched that whole game, by the way. That first drive was immaculate by them. I said, oh, yeah, these niggas about to smoke TCU. On the contrary, they proceeded to score 40 unanswered points.
TCU did 48.
They proceeded to put belt to ass. You know what I'm saying?
Simple like that. Today, and it was like, the Tar Heels didn't complete a pass for like 2 hours.
Bro. And then the backup quarterback came in. He was all right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that bad. And then to do this, to have an anticipated outing like this, and then to stink it up, it kind of reminds me of somebody. Arch Manning. Let's get to you next. I am very disappointed in you as well. Because you have more sauce than all of them. Like, I love Peyton, but he's white funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to people, but that sarcastic type of deal funny. Eli, no personality like that. I ain't gonna lie, brother. Brother, I ain't gonna lie that.
It's actually flipped. If you want to be honest.
You know what's funny? I think Peyton's funnier than Eli. The reason why I think Peyton's funnier than Eli is I think he's sarcastic. So he's so sarcastic, it makes me laugh. So when they're doing because I watch their when I'm watching the games, I watch their show instead of I watch their show instead of the regular commentating show.
I don't know. Eli do like skits and a whole bunch of other shit.
He be doing. I be seeing he in the show too.
Chad Powers, my boy.
I see you in the show too. I don't know. They both kind of funny to me, but like I said, you have more sauce than him, and I had more. They were hyping you up to where I really wanted to see, and also when you stepped in last year for what's my guy's name? Powers. Ewers. There we go. Ewers. When you stepped in for him. I think it was against Toledo or something like that, but you went crazy though. Okay. Yeah. So and so it was kind of different. I can't really say much because your first game was out with Ohio State, the defending champs.
Right. It was an away game in Ohio State. And you lost by 7.
And so I also want to point that out as well, but you didn't do do yourself any justice with the tape that you put out
I
against
don't.
Ohio State. So I just want to put that out there. But I'm giving you grace due to the fact of all those elements. You got there, developing. You haven't played in 2 years. You got into the fire. Your first day on the job, full time, is against the defending champs. So I totally get that. Totally get it. So I don't want to discredit any. Like to your point, you only lost by 7. So
And I think I read the stat. He's only thrown 65 passes
yeah.
in college.
So not enough
Like
reps.
prior to that game, like he hasn't played any football.
And that's why Archie.
He went to a small high school. I mean, top 5's top 5. You got to prove some of that at some of them camps. But I think some of this is last name for sure. Like you were hyped due to the sauce, due to him being a Manning with sauce. You was hyped. That's what made you hype, and I think that's what made us all hype. But it's like when you really take it into context,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying? If he was Arch Johnson and not Arch Manning, it'd be
I
like,
agree. But that's what Archie said. He said it straight up. He like, yo, my grandson is staying all 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Don't even mention
100%.
the
Yeah, he
draft.
said that. Yeah, he said that.
We getting full development here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which I agree. Which I agree with. Like I think teams or students are not getting the full development before they even make these jumps. And that's in
But I think
almost
the only difference
most
is,
sports.
Oh, sorry.
No, I said that's in most sports. I'm done. Yeah.
And then we about to wrap it up. I was just gonna say, I think the difference is he probably sees, like he's probably like, okay, you're not your uncles. You know what I'm saying? You're not them up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can do all the physical shit, but you're not them up here. So it's just like, all
he's
right,
me.
Let's get you here.
If I was him, I'd be like, nigga, you me. That's from what I see with highlights, the way people talk about Archie, the way he runs, the way he like moves.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, nigga, you me. So let me tell you where I went wrong and they went right. So how about you combine both? Just combine both.
That's what people think. That's what people think. They got the Archie legs, but he got the Peyton and Eli
IQ,
Moxie, IQ, all of that stuff, and just roll it up into one. And you got a great quarterback.
Because Peyton and Eli, like I said, Eli, I don't want to be disrespectful to your stats. Your stats wasn't that great, but it doesn't define. Your stats don't reflect the type of player he was. Correct. That kind of like makes sense for, you know what I mean. So I don't want to. And Peyton is Peyton. He's the greatest out of all of them, hands down. But off of him, let's just one more before we're about to wrap up. I wanted to shout out Bryce Underwood. My guy, man, you look good on your debut. As a Michigan fan, I'm very hyped. If you didn't know, he's the number 1 recruit in the nation, not number 1 quarterback in the nation, the number 1 recruit in the nation, and he still happened to land with us.
I know about good. Him. Number? Yes, I know about him.
Look good week 1 against New Mexico, but your true test will be against Oklahoma this Saturday. Wish you the best of luck, brother. Michigan, and that's all I have to say for today, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
All right. Anyway, fuck them damn Wolverines. Anyway, go ahead, real quick. No, I don't hate. I don't have a college football team. I could care less.
You need one, man. You need one, brother.
Cool. I mean, I like Colorado, but I think
Syracuse.
No, absolutely. Anyway, let's get these out the way, bro. Super Bowl predictions. Who you got? I know you got Ravens. We both got Ravens. I'm picking the Ravens on the AFC side. Who's your
Ravens, brother?
NFC side.
I don't fucking know. Eagles again? Fuck it.
I was thinking that. I was going to say matchup purposes. I was about to say Eagles, bro. I think it'll probably end up being somebody like Detroit, some shit like that.
Yeah, I the funny part is I picked Detroit last year. You know what I mean? And if they let me down. Yeah, bro. And it wasn't even close. They got their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was disappointing. And that Super Bowl would be a dream come true, to be honest. That would be a star-studded Super Bowl. To be honest, that's one Super Bowl that I would be tuned in to watch and would love to watch. You know what I mean?
These are definitely way too early Super Bowl predictions. Don't quote us on these. You can quote us on the division winners. Don't quote us on these. We're gonna change this
unless we right. Unless we right, then quote us on it. If we wrong,
treat it how y'all treat preseason. Where if the player you want to do good does good, it's like, oh no, he legit. But if he don't, it'd be like it's just preseason. So that's what I need
Yeah,
y'all to do with us. Like if it's right,
exactly.
oh yeah, no, they legit. But if not, then it was way too early. The season hadn't even started yet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what we need, man. But
Yeah.
hey, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It feels good to be back. Sorry if we rambled off, but we had a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. So we appreciate y'all for staying with us, man. Really.
Yeah, he pretty much said it all, man. We appreciate y'all. I ain't got no button no more, at least for right now. So, button, comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff, and then we out of here and we're gonna do random stuff until this video ends.